reaps what she sows. Meghan's foolish ambition costs her dearly as letting US media touch royal news. Meghan Markle wanted more American publications to be involved with the royal family and to be given the same access as the British press, which planted one of the first seeds for their eventual departure, a royal expert claimed. Royal editor of Harper's Bazaar US and co-author of Prince Harry and Meghan biography Finding Freedom, Scobie, suggested the Sussexes' desire to leave the royal family could be attributed to their demands of the press. Mr. Scobie believed the royal couple had asked for a review into who was allowed into the royal press pack and said Meghan wanted more US outlets to be involved, considering she is American. But the pair were told the institution could not oblige, and if they wanted to decide who they spoke to they would have to fund it themselves and be independent, according to Mr. Scobie. Speaking on the BBC's podcast Harry, Meghan and the Media, Mr. Scobie claimed there were rumblings from the Sussexes over which media platforms had access to them. Mr. Scobie said, the first conversations about wanting financial independence actually were born out of Prince Harry's frustration of having to work alongside the royal press pack. For him, he wanted that distance. For Meghan, she was frustrated that there was never any inclusion when it came to foreign publications, particularly those in the US. She is American. Why can't there be American newspapers or television networks allowed to cover? He added, or have the same level of access as British media organizations. But of course, as they're often told, that's not how things are done. And so when Harry really raised the issue or the question of could we operate away from the press pack and carry out our own engagements with members of the press that we want to work with, the answer that came from the top was, well, if you fund it yourself, you can pay for your own engagement. Mr. Scobie said the conversation planted one of the first seeds for Harry and Meghan to pursue independence. The royal expert then claimed when Harry wanted to speak to other royals about the issue, who had insisted on speaking face-to-face, he encountered resistance as he was unable to secure time to meet them. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle shocked the world almost 2 years ago when they announced they were stepping down as senior royals. In a bombshell statement, the couple revealed they planned to split their time between the UK and North America and would carve out a progression new role in the institution while becoming financially independent. Days later, crunch talks were held in what became known as the Sandringham Summit between Harry, the Queen, Prince Charles, and Prince William. It led to the monarch accepting her grandson's decision to step back from the firm, and she said at the time, Harry, Meghan and Archie will always be much-loved members of my family. In the 2 years since, the couple have settled in California with son Archie, welcomed a daughter called Lilibet and given several tell-all interviews about their time as royals. And it's clear to see that their relationships with some of their family members since then have well and truly changed. When it was revealed Harry and Meghan would be quitting their royal roles, the Queen was keen to point out they would still be much-loved members of my family. Last March, a little over a year after quitting as royals, Harry and Meghan gave a bombshell interview with Oprah Winfrey in which they made a series of shocking and controversial claims about their time as senior royals. Meghan claimed she had been refused mental health treatment after revealing to palace staff that she was struggling with suicidal thoughts while she was pregnant with their son Archie. The couple also claimed that questions had been asked about what color Archie's skin would be, and Meghan said she believed that the color of her little boy's skin was the reason he wasn't given the title of prince.